Well, before this video starts, I wanted to say I really appreciate y'all watching the last one. It got like 1,000 views. It's my girlfriend's car. Before this video starts, I really appreciate y'all watching the last one. I've never really made videos, been like a YouTuber, but we're gonna do some fun stuff in this video today. We got some radio problems and tailgate problems and a lot of problems, but we fixed a couple of them. So hope you enjoy the video. Thank you again. Appreciate y'all.
So I think I lost the audio for this part, but basically my tailgate fell out as I was driving to the back, and I realized that the right side, basically where the headlamp is and where the tailgate should pop into, seemed like it was pushed in. When I zoomed in, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. But basically I take the tailgate off. I kind of messed around with my dad to see if we could get any better, and well
Well, we did the best we could. Obviously, it ain't perfect. This side is really bent out, but the tailgate does hold. I mean, I yanked on it as hard as I could. It's doing its job. So something I wanted to address was this truck has a buzzing noise that matches the RPMs. I thought it was this, but it's not. It's the tweeters, so it's the audio system. Basically, it's a buzzing noise and it follows the alternator. I'm gonna assume it has to be sort of a corroded ground with the amp. Apparently the amp's down here. I'm gonna try to do some research, find out where that ground's located, clean it, and see if it gets rid of that buzzing noise. See that ground right there? We're gonna move that ground. I noticed that when the engine runs, you can hear that buzzing noise from the tweeter, but with the ignition on and the radio going, you don't hear it. So I'm gonna start with that ground. I don't really know if for certain this is the ground for the radio, but I'm gonna go on a whim and say it is. Just, I don't know why, I just have a feeling. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to get this ground over to right here. This could 100% all be for nothing, especially if this ground has nothing to do with what we're doing. Just gonna hope it does. Right, let's try that.
it literally did nothing, so now I start ripping the dash out.
I'm making an executive decision to pull this out, look at the amp, and then I'm gonna pull the head unit out and look at that. Right. I'm gonna start with the Pioneer radio that they put in, because I'm gonna assume if anything's gonna be wrong, it's probably gonna be aftermarket. There's that. Shut up. All right. Well, I don't see anything catastrophic going on with this head unit here. I mean, for the hell of it, I guess I can unplug it, make sure that, I mean, I know that that fuse is, I'm sure the fuse is fine. If it wasn't, it wouldn't be running right now. So, you don't even want to know. I just put that back together, but I mean, I looked through like everything. I was under that. I don't even know. I don't know. The thing makes a buzzing noise through the speakers. I don't know. I'm pretty lost. I'm done for today. What are you gonna do? It's all right. We're gonna figure it out. Just not right now. Well, I went ahead and put everything back together inside. I'm really stumped, I don't know. If anybody has any idea why the speakers would have the whining noise on this truck, I don't know if that amp is, I don't know. To be honest, guys, I don't know. I don't think anybody does. Besides maybe somebody that knows what the hell they're doing with speaker system specifically, or somebody that's more familiar with this type of system. I don't know. Could just be a bad ground or something. I'd even gone and looked in the engine and done a couple grounds on the floor under, and I don't know. But, you know, tomorrow's a new day. We'll get some more stuff done, and overall, that's all right. It's the morning after last, and about 2 days ago in the last video, I went and changed all the fluids on the oil and the transmission. So it's been overnight, and it's just a good idea to recheck them fluids a few days later after you've ran it and it's been cycled through. So that's going to be the first thing we do today, is just check these fluids. It'll only take a second. Today is Sunday. Let me set the scene. I work a 9 to 5. Today's Sunday, and we're going to celebrate my girlfriend's birthday. We went to New York and I celebrated with her family, but tonight we're going to celebrate with my family. It's about 9 in the morning. At 10, I got a pumpkin bundt cake I got to go pick up. And then we're having dinner later. So I'm really on a time crunch today. And I'm actually already kind of beat up from all the work that I already did this weekend. My knuckles are all beat up and taped up right now. And so today, honestly, I'll just be happy if we get the fuel filter done. And maybe something like, I don't know, cleaning the interior, or maybe leak checking the AC, see what's going on with the AC. Just something that I can do pretty quick, because I'm going to have to, not really be able to be there all day today. Check in-park engine idling, vehicle level. Trans must be hot. Da-da-da-da-da. So maybe I need to start it. I think I could use a touch more. I think I'm going to top it off. So, about 2 days ago, I made my first real video, and it's already uploaded, and I just want to say I really appreciate you guys. It's got like 800 views, like 10 comments. Honestly, I really didn't expect anybody to see it. I kind of just made it to make it, and, I really appreciate that. I've never really gotten any success with social media, and I've always wanted to make videos because I work on this stuff anyways. And, I don't know, man. I really appreciate everybody that liked the video and watched it. And it means a lot to me. Never done anything really super crazy important in my entire life, to be honest. So this is it. This is about it. Alright, you know what, guys? I'm making an executive freaking decision. I'm going to go to the detail shop and a Walmart, and I'm going to get some products, and we're going to, at the very least, clean the inside of this thing. I need to do some cleaning. I need to get some carpet shampoo, and we got to get it smelling better in here. You guys can't smell it, but I know I can. So that's going to be the first thing we do. We're going to take us a nice trip to Walmart. Something cool that I forgot to record that I'm surprised even still works in this truck is, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? The gate opener. The gate programmer works. That's so cool. All I had to do is just press these two buttons. You hold them down for 20 seconds. It kind of like blinks. Then it's in program mode. Then I just took a clicker I already had programmed. I believe you press the button you want to program and the clicker, you press both of them at the same time, and it will, this little thing will light up, and it'll flash fast at first, and then it flashes real slow when it's programmed, and you're done. That's it. I can't believe it still works. 20 years old, it works perfectly. It's awesome. Look at this freaking thing. It's a pumpkin bundt cake from my girlfriend. She loves pumpkin spice, and she likes these bundt cakes. The European mind could never comprehend coming to a place like this. Alright, so at the Walmart, so far, I'm going to do some paint correction and polishing. I'm going to use the C4 for the compound, use some P4 for the polish. I've heard good things about it. I do need to go to the detailing store to get like an all-purpose cleaner, or maybe an iron remover for when I wash it before I clay bar it. I want to get rid of all the contaminants. I don't want to scratch the paint up. I just got a regular car wash. I like that brand. Mitt, wheel brush, that's for the carpet. And then I ended up with, I've never had to use a leather detailer, but this truck actually has leather. I'm gonna try this stuff for the carpets. We'll see how it works. And this is just an interior dress. I already have a interior cleaner, so this is just to make it nice and shiny so it looks good. So now we're off to the detailing store for the last of what we need. Just wanted to show you guys, $100 gets you 2 little bags of detailing stuff. And I know that what really bumped the price up was the compound and the polish. If you guys have ever used chemical guys, you know that they're really expensive. But it just kind of goes to show, I mean, like I said, at some point I detailed cars and I never got too far into it because most people really don't want to pay any more than, I don't know, say $200 on their car being cleaned. And $200, they're really expecting a lot. So by the time you're done thought I locked myself out. By the time you're done spending $300 on products, you done clean somebody's car for 8 hours, your back is screaming at you, and you feel guilty about charging them $300 or $400 because people just, they think, no, I'm not going to pay that much to have my car cleaned. All you're doing is cleaning it. And, you know, they don't really understand how much these products cost, how much goes into it. You know, if you don't know, you don't know. And if you do know, you probably do it yourself. So that's why I stopped detailing cars, and it's a shame because I liked it, but it hurts my back too much. I guess I should have looked. They're closed. So, you know, what do you do? I don't know. I think I got everything I need to make it work, so it'll be all right. Part 2 at AutoZone. I got some electronic cleaner just because we're going to be messing with electric connectors and stuff. I got this diesel treatment. I don't really know. I don't know if that stuff's great, but I'm going to try it out. See what the comments say. Found some iron remover. This is like a brand new AutoZone, so they have a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try this rubber mat cleaner because we have a lot of rubber mat that does need to be cleaned. Then this is just a wheel and tire cleaner. And I got some aluminum polish. I have some of that white diamond polish at home because these wheels are steel, but this little lip is aluminum. So I'm gonna do the best I can with that. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of this treatment. You guys will have to let me know, is this stuff really, you know, is this stuff really good? I should probably wait till I fill up. Like I'm just gonna pour it in, but I think you're supposed to pour it in and then put some gas so it gets in the system, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna add some, call it a day. You know, what are you gonna do? I already got gas, so. Bink. Hardest thing I've had to do all day is pick a card for my girlfriend's birthday. You know, look at that one. You know, she may like this one. No. What the heck, brother? The check engine light went away. I didn't even do anything. All I did was drive it. Maybe it was that I put that hot shot in and the see that, guys? Maybe it's a good product. You done pour that hot shot in, it's gonna take that check engine light right away, y'all. All you gotta do is pour it in, it'll just fix that. You need new injectors? No, you don't. Just put some hot shot in it. That'll do it. Taking this fender liner off so I can get access to the fuel filter, because I said in the last video I was gonna do it. So I actually have to do it. God. Oh my God. This stuff is always easier said than done. You watch a video and it's like, oh yeah, just pop out the fender. Never just pop out the fender. Oh. Should really clean that. That blue filter right there is going to twist out. It's got an electrical connector That's got to come out too. Just spray some of this electric cleaner on it. Make my life easier. You just kind of stick your thumb on it. And now this thing is supposed to unscrew. Hopefully by hand. Oh, another by hand. We're getting lucky. All right. I think this is filled with fuel, I believe. Yeah, it is. There's all that diesel fuel I just put in this truck. So I just got to twist this off. That white piece. I'm just going to wrap it because I don't want to damage it. Should really use a vice grip, vice grip. But we're going to try this first. I think it's moving. Yep. All right, cool. Sweet. Oh, shit. Let's not break this right now. All right, that should just spin off. Now, I don't really know how old this filter is. I'm just doing it just in case. It looks pretty good. It was probably pretty new. But, I have no damn clue. You know what? Let me wash this thing and wash my hands and do it clean. It only takes a little tiny amount of contamination to ruin the injectors. I guess it's just so easy to clog the pinhole of these injectors because they're so small. So I definitely don't want to do that. So I'm going to try to do this as clean as I can. I'm going to use a little bit of leftover oil to put on the gaskets. To be honest, I don't even know if I should be spraying this with brake clean, but I think it should be fine. Here. Okay, that's plenty of oil. Lube this up a little bit. Lube this one up a little bit. Gonna put this gasket back on. This is the new gasket. And now this is gonna thread right back just like normal. Don't know exactly how tight. I'm just gonna snug it. I don't think it really needs to be crazy. It was on pretty tight though. Obviously, usually with plastic and gaskets, you don't want to go crazy. Maybe I should just use a vise. Let me go put a wrench on this thing, put on a vise, be smart about it. All right, I got that tightened up down there. This little gasket just goes in the ring, just like that. So now all we gotta do is go ahead and screw this back up and in, and then these systems work in a vacuum with pressure, so you can't have any air in the system. There's a little thing that you can press in that will purge any air out of it to screw you loosen and then tighten up. We got it in. I just got to get it hand tight. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I suck at getting stuff hand tight. My hands ain't very strong. Ooh, I don't get that old man strength. All right, that's good enough. So it's gonna be hard for me to set my tripod up, but basically right here, I think, or maybe right under here, is a little pressure release valve, and I'm gonna have to, I believe, loosen a screw. So let me get to that now. Also, I found some K&N air filter cleaner. I'm gonna take this air filter off and use it, and then I'll do that because it's gonna have to sit a minute because this needs to be cleaned really bad. I'm like the king of getting sidetracked, but I want to do the air filter first before I finish up because I think it's gonna have to sit for a minute. So this thing's actually held in by nothing, and I think it's missing a lid. I'm just gonna go ahead and loosen this clamp, take the air filter off. All right, got the clamp off. It should just come right out. There's that. Filthy. Even the box is filthy. But I thought I had K&N filter spray, but I don't. So I'm just gonna have to clean this thing up the best I can. We'll see. I don't think it's an oiled filter. All right, filter off. Got it in a bucket with some degreaser. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. I'm back to figuring out how I'm gonna bleed the air out of this. Just to show you guys what I'm working with here. That screw needs to loosen. The head is totally stripped off. I did get it loose. Now that it's loose enough, you just loosen it a little bit. You press this until fuel starts coming out. All right, finally got some fuel squirting out. There we go. Just gonna let it. I want to make sure it's good, and then I'll just tighten it back up. All right. I'm gonna call that pretty good. Oh shit. Oh, not if I lose the screw. You know what? We need to fix this. This is unacceptable. All right. I didn't replace that bolt. We're gonna start it up. Hopefully, gas doesn't spurt everywhere. Perfect. What do we got? What do we got? Man, it's dripping. The filter ain't tight enough. Seemed like the filter was just really loose. Try that again. Well, I tightened it up the best I could, but I do notice at the very bottom, it seemed like a little tiny amount of gas was wanting to drip. I don't know. It's kind of insignificant. I think I'm gonna put it back together, let it ride for a little bit, see what happens. Just want to make sure it ain't leaking like it said. All right, I'm gonna call that good. I'm gonna call that good. Just got to put this fender back on. It's getting late. It's Sunday. I'm about done. I'm gonna call it a success. That filter cleaned up really good. I'm gonna put that back on here in a second, and let's call it good. Alrighty. Sweet. All right, looks good to me. Went ahead, used those new pops I got, put them back in. Should be good for the day. All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it. That's good for this video. We did enough. I appreciate y'all watching the last video. It means a lot to me. We got like 1,000 views, which is awesome. Stay tuned. We're gonna clean it next. It needs to be cleaned very bad.